Absolute cinema. Hello everyone, today we are going to be, this is part 2 from the last live. We ended off doing a Spider-Man mission where we bike around or something. Let's continue. So.
Katie, thank you so much for the $20. You says confronting and dismantling systemic racism in our history is rough. Discernment is nuanced. That guy was an idiot. Thank you for the love, Katie. That is C-A-T-I-E. Seriously, thank you so much for the $20. Show some love to Katie down below in the comment section.
Broke my laptop.
And then Richard for the $5 says, what color
the Young
drawers
Entrepreneurs Competition. We worked for months on that.
Richard.
And the state meet was the next morning.
I had a request on USB. Please.
But it was
and then
the
another Jessica, thank you for the $25 number on Venmo who says, I'm so sorry about all the trolls today. Love you and watch you every day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Well, I hope you had a Merry Christmas yourself and that you enjoy the new year.
To this one.
Thank you for being here. And I really appreciate you so much for the $25. First, just love to Jessica down below in that chat, ladies and gentlemen. 5 shows love to all of our donors. In fact, if you want to be a donor, you can find my Venmo and my PayPal in the link tree in my bio and TikTok. I get 100% of all those proceeds, so they'll go straight to me. You can even attach a message and I can read it out on live, unlike the 30% that I get of the donations on TikTok and YouTube Super Chats. Welcome in.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Sure the
yeah, so I talked to you a little bit on Santana.
Sure. What?
Yeah, from earlier.
I was.
Yeah.
I mean, I am.
Yeah, you're a little bit of a crazy one.
I don't know.
So, remember when you joined up and said that we have... You, oh, Jordan, thank you for the $500 request on Venmo that says, you fucking suck cock. Very nice, Jordan. Did you mean to, like, send me $500
Show us
to
that
ask
Rookie
me if
of
I
the
can
Month
suck yours?
stuff, kid. You're gonna be on this team forever.
But yeah, you know, not in that game. Not in that game. We just do political debates. You do take care. And I'm happy that you didn't accidentally send it, that you accidentally requested it instead of sending it. You know, because it gave me the opportunity to clarify for you. Okay. Alright. So, America, why do you support Trump?
Too messy.
Well, because, the Democrats, this became, incredibly left. They became very radical. I'm a former Democrat, neoliberal, and I just can't support them anymore.
I think that, like, you're just LARPing. Oh, I'm a former Democrat, then they became too radical. No, you just support Trump, and you're LARPing. You were never a Democrat.
Well, I used to be registered actually as a Democrat.
Yeah, so what did it for you, specifically?
Hey,
well,
I forgot to tell you I showed her presentation to my mom.
It was like silly gender.
She thought it was really great.
Politics.
She had one
silly gender. The only people that play gender identity politics are those on the right.
Heal the world.
Like, seriously, the right plays gender identity politics. So not only in, like,
once we get to the top of the stairs, your locker's right there, right?
Dollars on, like, anti-trans targeted ads when trans people account for 1% of our population and are not harmful to anybody, right? Shifting the focus away from affordability or what can we do to make the life of the average American better compared to what can we do to make the lives of trans individuals worse because of their gender identity, literally amounting to gender identity politics. But then the right also upholds, like, traditionalism to a greater extent, which is also gender identity politics, because it tells you what you should do predicated on what your gender is, like telling the man that they should lead, work, protect, provide, the woman should stay at home, cook, clean, raise the kids. That is legitimately gender identity politics. So the right is very pro-gender identity politics.
Where are you little punk?
I mean, Donald Trump played gender identity politics in his, Merry Christmas post when he was like, oh, we stopped the trans for everyone.
Tricks, huh?
Gender identity politics, using gender to try to get a leg ahead inside of politics.
You really use a refill on my web shooters.
Well, I actually believe it's, those on the left, the Democrats who, began it in the first place.
This is all still kind of new.
How so?
I gotta get better.
Well, because, they always emphasize, putting, like, like people by race, not by qualifications,
Sam, I'm dumb.
Well, I mean, there's many ways, like colleges, just, DEI is supposed to be, like, balancing everything out, but it's created a lot of biases, that.
Can you give me an example of DEI that Trump has ended?
Well, I mean, he's ending it, to bring back fairness.
Well, like, what DEI has he ended in the last 10 months?
Well, I think he ended something, in regards to affirmative action.
Time to move.
No, affirmative action was ended under Biden, actually, Vice President. And I asked you what's an example of something to do with DEI that he's ended in the last 10 months. Not to mention that that's not DEI, it's affirmative action. So what has he ended?
Yeah, so I think he actually ended in the workplace,
no such thing as the
fair
ghost
hiring
of Midtown.
practices.
Okay, thank you for the galaxy. And how did he do this? And what did he do, like, specifically?
Yeah, I mean, it was months ago, but I'm pretty sure it was like for an executive order.
Spider's best
What's
friend.
that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was for an executive order.
Okay, an executive order
leave
that
my
ended
web-footed
unfair
stuff.
DEI practices in the American workplace.
I know I put
Would
these
you
over here
would you be shocked if I told you that that's not true?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd be pretty shocked.
Okay, well, that's not true.
Yes, it's not true. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Prove me wrong.
Keep moving.
Well, yeah, I'll prove you're wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty
because
easy to
ultimately
prove wrong by naming the executive order, right?
Well, I mean, somewhere inside so many executive orders,
Well, it should be pretty easy. You just need to type in DEI executive order. What you will find is a executive order repealing one registered and signed into law by Biden that just simply like directed federal agencies to ensure that they're like not racially discriminating against people.
I should figure out how to increase the capacity of these things so I don't have to. At the top. Jim's on the other side of the fan. All the capacity. Start keeping track of these things.
That's great, guys. And cut.
Cool cars, right?
Yeah. I'll be back.
Can't get away from this guy. Distract him so we can get out of here.
Yeah, baby.
Are you ready for our close-ups now? They look better like this, right?
Show yourself, kid.
Oh my god.
There's not an unfair advantage given to white people
This is me
because of
making a
their
break for
race due to racial biases within hiring practices.
You just stay where you are, kid.
Yeah, but I mean, ultimately, the DEI, I mean, you're telling me about like colleges and workplaces where someone can be qualified, but they don't get in big things based on the race. That seems pretty unfair to me.
Well, now it seems like you're trying to strawman my argument, because I asked you for the executive order that Trump signed into law in the last 10 months that ended unfair DEI practices within the workforce. I told you he's never done as such. I then gave you the one executive order that he did sign into law and why it was actually harmful, and why the previous executive order written by Biden that his executive order repealed was actually more beneficial towards racial fairness in the workforce. And then your response was to ignore that EO, to ignore my explanation, and then just to go start talking about colleges. So could you specifically address my response to your point about Donald Trump's CEO that
This deaf.
introduced more racial biases within hiring practices, by striking down a Biden era EO to attempt to eliminate him?
How you got caught?
Yeah, for sure.
We gotta grab this
Yeah, but
thumbs
I mean,
drive.
the
Get
order
out
you
of here.
signed
Let's cut
was
through the gym.
supposed to end the office, and it was actually meant to end illegal and immoral discrimination programs.
All coming
Yeah,
back.
so, I mean,
was crazy.
What specific
This place looks
provision
the same.
of the EO?
Except no security guard on our tails.
Well,
Which
I mean, it was
gives us
supposed
a
to
minute for some hoops.
not let DEI
You
just
sure you're up
be
for
the
this?
deciding force, hiring.
Question is,
Wait,
are you?
but I need you to be more
Let's see it,
specific.
big
What
talker.
specifically did it end?
A little rusty.
Like,
No biggie.
read me the executive order. What part
Oh,
of,
you?
of Trump's executive order, right, is super beneficial and fights against unfair hiring practices? Tell me, what part?
Well, I am so happy you're feeling better. Seriously.
Pull it up. You got a computer in front
I
of you.
didn't get a
You're
chance
reading
to see
off
what you did
of
with
ChatGPT's
May's
research.
house.
You said ChatGPT.
Nothing yet.
How did Trump in DEI?
I've been busy
eliminate
and
unfair. So
I don't
read
know.
off the
Feels
specific
weird to
provisions of
change
the
it.
EO that were super
I get it.
beneficial.
That must have been really
Yeah,
tough.
so, I mean, it was supposed to,
What are you supposed to do? I want the text of the EO that you think was beneficial to terminate unfair hiring practices.
well, I mean, it's
Well, when
there's
MJ
too many
moves in,
sections.
Jeez.
It's
Is
actually
there
not
like,
that long of a video. No.
do I have to like wait?
It wasn't even
Don't
too
think
I
so.
keep
long ago when we read
freaking
through all the
airballing,
She'll
bro.
move in.
So, no, you're wrong.
Oh.
Well, it was just like monitoring, track, all these agencies
I mean,
to
it
make
seemed
sure,
like you guys were
we're
doing
not
good.
abusing, the
She was
DEI
at your house?
initiative.
No, that's not true.
figure it
Didn't
out.
So Trump's EO
You
didn't
always
monitor or
do.
track any agency.
Eventually.
Let me
Trump's
see if
EO
I
was
like have to
reviewed by,
wait.
EO.
Ah, I do have to wait. I'm dumb.
Nice one.
Well,
That's a
the
skill.
thing is, it was already
no idea.
detected before Biden signed the unfair order.
Thanks for bringing me
whatever
here.
he made
And what
it.
specifically about Biden's EO is unfair?
This. Me too.
Well, I mean, it just completely shifted the hiring
But
opportunities.
we're not done yet.
How's that matter?
What are you up to?
Well, because you had to meet a certain quota of
Oh, well, no, so that's not true. What part of Biden's EO, like specified quotas?
Where do you think that security guard is?
Well,
Probably still in the East Wing.
Definitely
Let's
somewhere.
get that thumb drive out of your locker and get out of here.
If you actually go to Biden's EO in the Federal Register, you just have to type in advancing racial equity and support for underserved communities. The first link will be January 25th, 2021 from the Federal Register, just showing the EO. I mean, if you just Control F quota, you don't find anything. Actually, the sound of my computer not finding anything.
Well, I mean, it's definitely somewhere in there. It's just,
Where is it?
They often hide a lot of stuff.
Where is it? Okay, so it's only 11 sections. It's only 11 sections long, and then each section is like at max like 2 paragraphs. So which section? Section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, section 5.
Check this floor
section
3
11,
times
which one?
already. This is a damn goose chase.
I believe it's a section
Anybody in
11.
there?
Oh, section 11.
What's going on?
So, Section 11 says, nothing in this order shall be constructed to impair or otherwise affect the authority granted by law to an executive department or agency, the functions of the Director of Office of Management and Budget relating to budgetary, administrative, or legislative proposals. This order shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations. And C, independent agencies are strongly encouraged to comply with the provisions in this order. D, this order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law or in equity by any party against the United States, its departments, agencies, or entities, its officers, employments, or agents, or any other person.
Nice touches,
Section
this guy
11.
part of all this too.
Nowhere in Section 11 did we read anything about racial quotas for these federal agencies. You just literally bullshit us. You bullshit us so hard.
He doesn't catch us.
You got caught, you got trapped, so then you just guessed a section and hoped that you were right and your game failed.
Well, typically, I
not
think,
the kind of
there's a lot of
nostalgia I
stuff
like.
hidden in terms of these documents, That's something that's always definitely
No,
added.
nothing about executive orders.
Still got that thumb drive?
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna get on my bed and sit down on my
Close
bed.
doors. Almost there.
It's comfy.
You can't.
Alright, this is
You're in trouble now. Hold him off for just a minute. I got an idea. What should I do?
Yeah,
Don't get caught.
so quite sure about that.
Oh, so it seems like you're not quite sure about your position so far as why Donald Trump's a good president. It's funny how we're able to make that clear with every single. We're able to make that clear with every single Trump supporter that joins us. Like every single time, you just make it clear how y'all's argument is total bullshit.
Hey,
you
I mean,
wanna
shakier
call us?
than a raft
Yeah,
at sea.
they're in here somewhere.
And lack all
Get you
substance
spread out
and good
while we
reason.
get
Like,
this
come on,
guy's
dude.
statement.
You probably, right, think this to be true
so I can
because
get
Donald
the
Trump
thumb
said it at one of his rallies.
Which one's the guard? Hold on.
We need your statement.
Well, there's another reason why he's under.
Actually, let me thank someone real quick. Thank you for the $50 Winnie over on YouTube Super Chat. I appreciate you for that love, Winnie. Winnie with a $50 says, just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You've helped me so much through this challenging year. And I'm so thankful for you. Sending love. Oh, Winnie, I love you. You've been watching the stream for ages. I'm so incredibly appreciative and grateful for you. Thank you for making my year awesome and continuing to support me. I'd really appreciate it if everybody watching at this point could please just love to Winnie in that chat. I would also like to thank Jordan for the $20. Thank you. Let's get 200 Jordan W's for the $20 on Mimosas. Thank you for being so patient with my previous donations. I felt bad, so I wanted to send due to your respect to the LGBTQ+ community as an FTM trans individual. Thank you so much for your support of us. Jordan, I love you, and thank you for the $20.
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Damn it.
Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you
Riley,
down.
thank you for the $2 over in Venmo, who says, what did you end up getting the beautiful girl from? Ooh, a bunch of things. Well, one of the things that I got her was, and this is just like one of the cool ones that comes to mind. I got her like a really sick Polaroid camera. So she said that she wanted like Polaroid camera, but I didn't get her like one of the more like typical, like smaller, more modern feature films. I went out and I got like a super cool like
It's
retro
my dad.
one. That looks awesome. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I think it's so cool. Like I kind of want one myself. Anyways, here's one thing I got her. But thank you for the message. Thank you for the $10. I think that you're awesome. Now.
Dad,
No.
I told you I'd call you when I got
Can you
home.
actually thank my donors? Can you say thank you, Winnie, for the $50, please?
It's your mother.
I'm not a good boy.
What happened?
This is your mother.
Peter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I'm killing your
framework,
mother.
but I have to thank everybody.
Why not?
Well, because it was written by leftists, not the Democrats.
I'm gonna turn into a DD.
Shot in the dark. Do you think I'm paid by the DNC?
Well, I think it's definitely a possibility.
Really? And what makes you say that?
Well, I mean, you haven't disclosed, your earnings, on these websites.
I don't have to disclose my donation earnings through Venmo and PayPal to the FCC. They don't require it. Wait,
Well, the DNC is
What is
the
this?
FCC.
Well, the DNC is definitely illegal.
No, I still think we would have won state if we
How so?
presented.
Well, because, you're always at these meetings with all these liberal creators.
Lots
It's
happened in the last
all
10
linked
years.
to each other. You guys are all the same.
It's a miracle of me being sitting
I'm
here now.
friends with other liberal creators? Yeah?
I got a second chance,
Yeah, and you guys kept
What
using
about
take
that? What about that
advantage
implies that I'm paid by the DNC?
but I need you with me.
Well,
Pete.
you get all this dark money, and you have all these conventions together. And
Wait, I get dark money? Wait, how do you know I get dark money?
A lot
What?
to process.
yeah, so
Why don't you come by the lab tomorrow?
because
Check it
let me look at you and maybe
have a
what you
lab already?
always do. And you clearly,
I'll show you some of my
do a lot
ideas.
of things.
We can talk about it tomorrow.
Once you get dark money.
Like what?
Deal?
W's.
Well, I mean, you're always like,
Pete,
I mean, it's so
Woodstock,
obvious.
thank you for the 10 pounds over on YouTube Super Chat. Who says, "Oi, lad, appreciate you for the 10 pounds of Woodstock. Appreciate that, lad. Wait, thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 euros."
I just want to tell you I'm feeling this.
Atlas, thank you for the $25. In the comment section for the $25. Robbie,
Just want to tell you I'm feeling. And I can understand
Happy holidays, Dean. Thank you so much for being a host for those who cannot speak. Happy holidays, Kelly. So good to see you, and thank you for the $50. Let's get 500 Kelly W's, 250 Atlas W's, 250
Prepare for the transfer tomorrow.
H, thank you so much for the
Do not
$40
fail
to me on PayPal. Who says, I hope
I just want to, I feel gotta understand.
Fuck, show some love to all of our donors down below in that comment section. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all of some massive love to all of our donors. And thank you guys so much for all the DNC dark money. Thank you.
And that's what it is. Oh, I'm trying to.